Chapter 61:32. Peter bowed his hand to him and thanked him. Then I would like to thank Manager Chen first. Manager Chen waved his hand. Why are you being so polite to me? After that, he said with a smile, Manager Zhu, you haven't eaten yet tonight, have you? I have ordered some crayfish and fried vegetables. How about you stay here and have a meal with us tonight? Peter smiled and declined, thank you. I'm an outsider. So it's not appropriate for me to eat with you here. You can eat while I look around. Manager Chen smiled and said, okay, then I won't force you to stay. You can come anytime if you need anything and find me. Okay. Peter said, then I'll take my leave first. Manager Chen said attentively, I'll see you off. Peter said politely, stay, I can go out by myself. Watching Peter leave, the smile on Manager Chen's face remained for a few more seconds. After Peter disappeared, he turned around, and the smile on his face disappeared in an instant. He gritted his teeth and said viciously, this person named Zhu is trying to give me a kick. Is he collecting antiques in the antique street and doing treasure appraisal? He is f***ing with me, where will I put my face? He keeps telling me not to tell Miss Song. But if he really makes a name for himself in the antique street and becomes famous, Miss Song might know it herself. If Miss Song condescends to invite him again, wouldn't it be even worse? After saying that, he immediately called a few guys over and warned them. When you get back tonight, please contact some trustworthy young men. As long as the business is open, take turns to make trouble for him. In addition, try to get some fakes that ordinary people can't see. And see if you can trick him. If you can get this Zhu's eyes, not only you can defraud him of his money, and you can also embarrass him. Let him be ruined in the antique street. One of the guys was a little embarrassed and said, Manager, it's easy to ask a few people to trouble him. But it's not easy to deceive him with fake goods, right? This guy still has some good knowledge about it. Manager Chen couldn't help but grin and said, DMN. You have to be a first-class counterfeiter to be able to bluff him. After that, he sighed with emotion. The only person with such ability in the antique street is Irvin. This guy is definitely a good hand at making old things. The guy nodded and said, there is no saying that Irvin is cheating. But this guy is fooling around now. DMN, he has become a celebrity around Mr. Orville. I'm afraid I can't ask him to come out. Manager Chen said, it's okay, I'm quite familiar with Irvin. I'll give him a call and ask him to help with this. After saying that, he immediately took out his mobile phone and called Irvin. In the past, Irvin had to nod and bow in front of him and call him Manager Chen. But now Irvin has reached the top, so Manager Chen did not dare to be disrespectful to him. As soon as the phone call came, he immediately said respectfully, Brother Irvin, it's me, Chen from Antique Shop. Irvin snorted and asked curiously, why does Manager Chen have time to call me? Since Irvin followed Orville, he has basically cut off all contact with people on the antique street. And now Orville's business is busy every day. So I was a little surprised to receive a call from you. Manager Chen said diligently, Brother Irvin, since you left the antique street, I have been looking forward to your coming back when you have time. I have always prepared good tea here and am waiting to entertain you. Irvin said with a smile, okay, Manager Chen, we are all old acquaintances in Antique Street. If you have anything to ask me, just tell me directly. There is no need to beat around the bush. Upon hearing this, Manager Chen smiled awkwardly and said, What? I can't hide it from Brother Irvin's sharp eyes. I'm calling you because I want to ask you for a favor. I want to see if you can help me find some particularly realistic imitations. The more authentic the better. Irvin laughed and said, Who are you trying to trick? Manager Chen hesitated and said, No, I just want to collect some. I can't afford the real thing, so I just make some high imitations. Irvin said in a very serious tone, Manager Chen, let me tell you, I work with Mr. Orville. Mr. Orville has always respected Miss Warnier very much. If you dare to do anything in Miss Song's shop, it will be useless. Don't blame me for not reminding you in advance. Manager Chen said hurriedly, "Oh, Brother Irvin, you really misunderstood me. Although I am not capable, I am in antique shop and I am so sincere. How could I do anything that would harm antique shop? It's a matter of interest with Miss Song." After saying that, Manager Chen did not dare to be secretive anymore and said quickly, "Brother Irvin, let me tell you the truth. I am asking you to find something because I intend to trick Liang Yunju from antique shop. This guy has been missing for so long, and today he suddenly returned to the antique street. He also said he wanted to open a shop and do business. To be honest, brother, I really don't want him to hang around in front of my shop. I want to get him out of here as soon as possible for peace and quiet." Liang Yun, Irvin murmured to himself. He naturally has a deep memory of Liang Yun. He knew that Liang Yun did have two skills, but when he thought of Liang Yun, what flashed in his mind was not Liang Yun's personal ability, but that Liang Yun had slapped Jacob, Master Wade's father-in-law. Based on Irvin's understanding of Jacob, who definitely still hates Liang Yun in his heart. If he is really given a chance to avenge the slap in the face, maybe Jacob will have a better impression of him. After all, he is Master Wade's father-in-law. So it would definitely be beneficial to find opportunities to build some connections. Thinking of this, Irvin immediately said, "Since you told me the truth, I must give you this face, and I have long disliked Liang Yun. So, you keep an eye on him first to see when he will open a store. You tell me when he opens the store, and I will come and meet him in person."